Greetings students, my name is Sunil Kumar and today we are going to do with a new topic in English. The name of the chapter is Wild Duck, Unit 2. This is written by Romesh Gunashekara. He was born in Sri Lanka and he lives right now in Britain. He lived his early part of his life in Sri Lanka, so you will have he explores many aspects of his native land in his writings. His fictions have been translated. His fictions has been translated into many other languages. Today we are going to talk about this chapter Wild Duck and what it is all about. Basically, I'm going to give you the gist of this chapter and what is the theme of this chapter. What does the writer wants to bring to us with the help of this chapter? And I'm going to explain to you the entire chapter in detail when I'm going to meet you live on Google Meet. This chapter is all about two people in the wilderness. The wilderness means a place where only these two people are there and nobody else are there. They are on a lake in a boat and they are waiting for someone. Now, who are these people? These people are father and son. Now, this is the old tradition of the world, wherein when a son is on the urge of becoming an adult, he has to prove himself before the world that he can do anything. And it is the father who takes up the initiative. Basically, father wants him to learn and become and enter into adulthood. So the old system and the culture goes like this. Either the father takes his son for hunting or he takes his son for fishing. If he proves himself worthy in both of the situation, then he will be considered as an adult, or he will be considered as a man. And this is what the tradition goes like. So he is in the wilderness. They both are in the wilderness and they are waiting for someone with guns across their legs. And whom are they waiting? They are waiting actually for the wild ducks that is going to come when they are going away in the evening to their homes. The wild ducks, they fly and they go back. And they are waiting so that the wild ducks come, and these people are waiting with their guns so that they can shoot and prove his son, or his son has to prove himself that he is a worthy son and he can enter into adulthood. People will remember him that he has shot something, and this is how the tradition is all about. And what happens? The ducks, they fly in a sequence or in an orderly manner, and they start firing. His father starts firing and it starts falling here. The moment one falls, the other takes the lead, and this is how it has. So this chapter is going to teach us that how we need to become a leader as well in the society, and we too have an instinct of a leader. Over here, leader does not mean being a cruel leader, but a leader with a responsibility. And that is what we are going to see when we are going to go in this chapter in detail. So what happens over here? This son, he shoots at the bird and takes off the leader. He takes out the leader. Immediately, when the leader falls, his father becomes very happy and says, "My dear son, you have taken a leader out." Over here, taking a leader out means they are living in a place, in an atmosphere, in a situation wherein they are dominated by someone who is a bad man. Okay, he is a dictator. You know what is a dictator? So, leader, when he takes out the leader, here his father tries to say that you have taken out a leader, means you can take out anybody. Basically, it is representing that you have taken out or you have killed a dictator. He goes and sees that the duck was fallen around the bush, and he picks it up. Finds that it was not dead, but it was injured. Its wings had got damaged. Immediately the child takes up the duck and takes him home and takes care of him, the duck. And later on, duck improves, but he wants to fly, but because of the uneven balance in the wings, cannot fly. So this is all about. At the end of the day, when he asks, the father asks him, the child who shot the bullet and the duck fell down, he asks him, "Where is my gun?" And he doesn't want to follow the rules of the world. He has his own way of thinking, and he says, "I threw it out. I threw it away." And his father becomes very sad and angry, and he says, "Why did you throw it?" Then the son replies that you already gave it to me, and I can do anything to the things that belongs to me. That's why I threw it out. Here it says that there are people in this world who doesn't want to follow the rules of the world. The world rule says you have to dominate. That is the rule of the world. But over here, the son says that I do not wish to dominate. Rather, I am very sad that I killed this bird. I damaged this bird. I did not kill it. Rather, I damaged this bird. And that is what he is trying to say to his father. And the story is all about this. Now, what do we learn from this story? We learn certain important aspects from this story. Number one, that you need not follow what other wants you to follow. Rather, you should follow what you want to be. Second, there should be compassion in your heart, not only for animals and birds, but more so to the fellow human being. What is the meaning of compassion? You should have pity. Your heart should feel sympathized when someone is ill-treated. And this is all about being a human being. And you need to be a leader, and a leader with a lot of responsibility. There is a movie, then the name of the movie is the Spider-Man. And in this there is a very beautiful line which says, with great responsibility, with great power comes greater responsibility. I will repeat this for you. It says, with great power comes greater responsibility. So, power has less significance, but the responsibility has more significance. Alright, so a leader has to be responsible. And he has to be responsible not only to his own people, but entire community at large. Then only you will be called a great leader. This is the summary of the chapter. When I'm going to meet you live, we are going to go in detail and study the chapter. Thank you very much.